The ancient Stoics believed in the power of common sense and the wisdom of silence. They understood that not everything we think or experience should be shared with the world. In the words of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, there is only one path to happiness, that is to stop worrying about things beyond our will, keeping this wisdom in mind. Stoicism teaches us wisdom and inner strength are self-pain. Let's explore before starting the video. You can subscribe to discover more informative videos about Stoicism, and like the video so that this ancient philosophy can be learned by more people. I challenge you to stay with me until the end of the video. Let's start now. Don't talk bad about yourself. The basics of Stoicism, a philosophy that emphasizes inner strength, and one of the principles is the ban on speaking negatively about oneself. This means that you should never engage in self-deprecating conversations, even in the privacy of your own thoughts. Don't overhear yourself complaining, as the well-known Stoic philosopher and Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius wisely advised. The reason behind this Stoic approach is to boost your self-confidence. You are actually destroying your self-esteem. These negative self-evaluations can have a debilitating effect on your motivation and hinder your personal growth. It is very important to pay attention to your internal dialogue, to follow this Stoic wisdom. Instead of underestimating yourself, try to remind yourself of your potential and abilities. Tell yourself that I have the capacity to achieve this, and even if not immediately, I will get there sooner or later. By adopting this positive and development-oriented mindset, do not boast about self-improvement, which will strengthen your self-confidence and resilience in accordance with the basic principles of grit. One of the leading Stoic philosophers, Epictetus, gives valuable advice on personal development. Know that as we strive to become better individuals, we must do so with humility. This means avoiding loudly announcing our efforts and achievements to the world. Instead, allowing our actions to be 1,000-proof. Epictetus, in essence, personal development should be a personal journey. Applause from others. Or he emphasizes that it should be a journey that we undertake for our own benefit, not for discretion. Our progress, we constantly boast of risks, discrediting the sincerity of our intentions. It is like announcing them before we reach them. This can inadvertently diminish our motivation and commitment. Epictetus encourages us to follow the age-old adage, actions speak louder than words. This means that the true measure of our personal growth lies not in the grandiose declarations we make, but in the concrete changes we bring to our behavior, character, and mentality. Our true acts of growth should be embodied in the wisdom we impart and the way we treat others. Instead of broadcasting our intentions, we should work diligently in the background and focus on our personal growth. By doing this, our results will naturally inspire and inspire. We provide that people are more likely to be influenced and influenced by the concrete developments they witness in us, rather than the empty words we speak. According to Epictetus, the path to self-improvement is a journey taken with humility and modesty. We must let our actions and results speak for themselves, as it is the truest and most real way to inspire and influence those around us. Do not be gluttonous. Musonius, a well-known Stoic philosopher, offers valuable guidance on the importance of moderation in all areas of life, with particular emphasis on our eating and drinking habits. His wisdom emphasizes that overindulgence can lead to negative consequences, such as physical and mental burdens and faster burnout. Stoic philosophy affects not only our professional endeavors, but also it emphasizes the importance of discipline and self-control as the fundamental key to success in a wider area of our lives. This means that the virtue of moderation is not just a suggestion. It is a fundamental principle to be adopted. Imagine a swinging pendulum. At one end is the indulgence of overindulgence, such as overeating or drinking. This path is instantaneous. For example, overeating can lead to physical discomfort, health problems, and mental distress resulting from guilt or regret. Similarly, excessive drinking can lead to impaired judgment and loss of self-control. At the other extreme, excessive restraint or abstinence. There is, which can be equally harmful, leading to feelings of deprivation and disappointment, and paradoxically even contributing to the desire for excessive pleasure later on. The wisdom of Musonius advises us to find the balance, the middle ground. Moderation is the key. Instead of stuffing ourselves to the point of discomfort, we should eat as much as possible. Instead of consuming excessive drinks, we should enjoy them in a way that will enhance our experiences, not hinder them. The example of Musonius, Stoic philosophy, tells us that moderation is not just a virtue in eating and drinking. It is a universal principle that can be applied to every aspect of our lives. By acting in moderation, it is not only beneficial but also necessary to achieve success and a harmonious existence. And we practice self-control. Therefore, in the grand orchestra of life, remember that moderation plays a very important role, harmonizing our actions and ensuring a more satisfying and balanced journey. Do not talk nonsense. Zeno, an ancient philosopher known as the father of Stoicism, once said that continues to resonate in today's fast-paced, talkative world. He imparted some wisdom wisely. He said, "You have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so listen rather than talk." This deceptively simple advice carries deep meaning and encourages us to reflect on the way we communicate and interact with others. Zenon in our modern age, where the call for attention is louder than ever. It has become increasingly important to heed the advice of the fuss often arises from social media meetings and daily conversations where everyone is trying to be heard, but in the quest to make our thoughts heard, we sometimes forget the tremendous value of active and attentive listening. Listening is an art that requires more than the absence of noise. It is giving your undivided attention to someone. It's about being attuned to their words, feelings, and unspoken cues. When you listen, you offer a valuable gift. Respect shows that you value the speaker's thoughts, feelings, and experiences. In a world full of noise, being a good listener sets you apart from others and is a testament to empathy and thoughtfulness. When you listen, you create a space for meaningful connections. People feel heard and understood, and feel valued, which leads to stronger bonds and more effective communication, whether in a personal or professional setting. Being a good listener can improve relationships, improve collaboration, and foster trust. Moreover, listening also gives you the opportunity to learn and grow. Be active and take a new look at what others are saying. You can gain insights and knowledge. Listening becomes a source of personal growth and a way to make informed decisions. Zenon's age-old advice remains as valid as ever. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Listen more than you speak. In a world where self-expression is often at the forefront, being a listener is an act of awareness, respect, and wisdom. So next time you find yourself in a conversation, remember the power of listening. You will find that you will connect deeply with others and discover a path to your personal and professional growth. There is a profound lesson in the philosophy of Stoicism about the importance of not being too focused on the future. Great Stoic thinkers such as Epictetus remind us that there are some aspects of life that we cannot control. Worrying about things beyond our control, such as events that may occur in the future, events that have occurred in the past, or the thoughts and actions of other individuals, can be a source of unnecessary stress and unhappiness. The well-known Stoic philosopher Epictetus believes that the key to finding true happiness is dealing with matters beyond our power. He famously said that there is only one way to happiness: to stop worrying about things that are beyond our control. Here's an overview of what this Stoic wisdom means. Accept the limits of your control. Accept that you can't control every aspect of your life. It's vital. Events are completely beyond your influence, and no amount of worry or concern will change that you cannot control external circumstances. For example, the behavior of others or the uncertainty of the future. Focus on the present instead of dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Stoicism advises us to focus on the here and now. Your power to act and make choices is limited to this and that. You can shape your future in a positive way by doing your best in the moment. Choose your reactions. The Stoics emphasize the importance of controlling your reactions and attitudes. External events cannot be controlled. You can always control how you react to them. This personal mastery allows you to find peace and satisfaction in the face of life's uncertainties. Constant worrying is a recipe for stress and anxiety. It teaches us to accept that life is unpredictable and to embrace it rather than resist it. By doing this, we can reduce our mental burdens and live more peacefully. It encourages us to focus on what we can. This approach leads to greater happiness, resilience, and more peace, in line with the wise words of Epictetus. It can lead to a state of mind, do not be ungrateful, an important aspect of interactions with others. The way we express gratitude, or its opposite, ungratefulness. It is very important that you do not say that you do not appreciate anything, because life itself is an extraordinary gift, and we should embrace it with gratitude for every moment we are given. Ancient philosopher Epictetus, as he wisely puts it, he is a wise person who finds joy in what he has, instead of being sad about the things he doesn't have. This eternal wisdom teaches us to always accept and be grateful for the blessings in our lives. In simple words, it means not recognizing or appreciating the good things that come our way. It means ignoring the kindness of others. Practicing gratitude is a way of acknowledging the positive aspects of our lives and the efforts of those who contribute to our well-being. When we are ungrateful, we face alienation from people around us. It can lead to misunderstandings, hurt feelings, and a tense social atmosphere. On the contrary, expressing gratitude encourages positive relationships, and it creates an environment where people feel appreciated and valued. Therefore, remember the importance of always being grateful in your interactions with others. Develop the habit of expressing gratitude for the good deeds and opportunities that come your way. By doing this, you will not only develop positive relationships, but also enrich your own life by recognizing the beauty and kindness around you. Avoid complaining for a happy life. Complaining is what most of us use as a way of seeking sympathy, but in reality, complaining rarely helps improve the situation. Instead, it tends to bring negativity into our lives and the lives of those around us. As philosopher Marcus Aurelius wisely put it, we yearn for happiness. In other words, our happiness depends largely on the mindset and how we perceive and respond to the world around us. Why complaining doesn't help? Complaining often becomes a repetitive, unproductive cycle. When we complain about something, it usually doesn't result in a solution or positive change. Instead, it can create feelings of victimization and helplessness. Reinforce the idea that we have no control over our circumstances. This can lead to increased stress and frustration. Moreover, constant complaining can strain our relationships. It can be emotionally draining for those around me. Over time, people may become less willing to offer support or companionship. Negative energy is contagious and complaining tends to spread it. The power of positivity, choosing not to complain and focusing on the positive, on the other hand, can have transformative effects on our lives. Here's how: improved mental health. When you stop complaining, you free your mind from focusing on problems and instead focus on solutions. Reduced stress, increased emotional resilience, and improved overall mental health can lead to improved relationships. People are naturally drawn to people who exude positivity by choosing not to complain. You can strengthen your social connections, build more meaningful relationships, increased productivity. Complaining often distracts from taking action. Shifting your mindset to finding solutions and taking proactive steps, you become more productive and efficient in your work. Gratitude, not complaining. Having making you more grateful for what you are. Recognizing and appreciating the positive things in your life, no matter how small, can bring you a sense of contentment and happiness. 7 tips for reducing complaints. Practice mindfulness. Be aware of your thoughts and feelings. Mindfulness can help you catch yourself when you are about to complain and redirect your focus. Look for a solution to a problem or when you encounter a challenge. Direct your thinking to finding solutions and taking action rather than dwelling on the problem. Express gratitude. Make it a habit to express gratitude for the good things in your life. This can help shift your perspective towards the positive aspects of your existence. Complaining is an unproductive and often destructive habit. By adopting a solution-focused mindset, you can develop a happier, more fulfilling life. As Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, the key to happiness is within ourselves and the way we think. Adopting Stoic principles can be a powerful way to achieve power, wisdom, and inner peace in our lives. An important aspect of this philosophy is the practice of selective silence, which involves carefully considering when to speak and when to remain silent. This discretion in communication can greatly enhance our personal growth and connections with others. Stoic philosophy reminds us that not everything we think or feel needs to be expressed. Just as some treasures are kept close to our chest, some thoughts and feelings are for the better. It is better kept within us, allowing for deeper introspection and personal growth. This inner reflection can be invaluable in our journey towards a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. The Stoics understood that silence can serve as a valuable teacher, allowing us to listen more carefully to our inner thoughts and see the world around us more clearly. We can drown under what we have observed. By applying silence, we can learn to direct life with more intention and wisdom, ultimately leading to a deeper and more meaningful existence. We have come to the end of a video. If you have watched the video this far, do not forget to write "Stay strong" in the comments. If this video was informative to you, you can like it, and for more Stoic videos, you can subscribe. See you in other videos. Bye.